Hello my friends and welcome back to the rabbit hole. Today's video is going to be a comparison of 3 KP body scrubs. What I want to do in today's video is talk about what these are, whether you need them, and how the 3 compare. It's kind of a funny story how I ended up falling in love with these. First of all, do you all remember the hype around this one right here? This is the First Aid Beauty KP Bump Eraser Body Scrub with 10% AHA. I feel like this hit the market in a way that very few products do. It just shot to the best sellers list on the First Aid Beauty website. Everyone was talking about it. Everyone was raving about it. I didn't think that I needed it, which is why I hadn't initially purchased it. You know, these do say KP, which we'll go over more throughout this video, but I was just thinking, yeah, I probably don't need it. So First Aid Beauty sent me a little set in PR that included this right here, the travel size. Well, guess what? As of today's video, this is an empty, so I did indeed enjoy it. Since I do talk about skincare products, though, I felt like let's explore some other options, so I ended up buying the Peach and Lily Body KP Bump Boss Microderm Body Scrub, which I'll talk more about. And then in PR very recently, I got the Kopari Bumps Be Gone with 10% AHA Body Scrub. This is a brand new release. It released last week, but I did get it in PR, so I got it a little early. And the reason I'm doing a comparison style video is very simply because when I go to buy things, I find this layout, this how do things compare to each other layout the most helpful as a buyer myself. Okay, so again, all 3 of these are body scrubs with chemical exfoliating ingredients in them. So what that means is you're getting a chemical form of exfoliation in these products through mostly glycolic acid, which is the smallest AHA molecule that penetrates rapidly into your skin. And then you're also getting a physical scrub mechanism. We talked a little bit about this in my cleansers videos. When a company is trying to figure out how to make a cleanser, something that you're just going to rinse off your body, effective in the long run, they might choose to combine more than one mechanism into a product. And that's exactly what you're seeing here, physical and chemical combined. And so we can call all 3 of these products a scrub. Now, listen, I do know that some skincare influencers follow the advice of R&B group TLC. They are opposed to using physical scrubs. But again, in this case, we are talking about body care, which I think will work for the majority of people. Occasionally, I see people say that physical scrubs are too harsh for them, and I think the advice that I would give here is I would recommend to wash your body like you are a cat washing yourself as opposed to a dog. Don't get me wrong, I love both cats and dogs. I am simply an animal person. I love them all. But let's be honest, you've watched cats clean themselves right there. Much more gentle. Okay, that licking part is optional for you. Poor dogs. Have you ever seen a dog when it has a bug on them? It is a very violent situation. That's not what you want to emulate when using a physical scrub. Just be gentle. You don't need to use a lot of force because the product is doing that part for you. As for KP, what this is referring to is actually a skin condition known as keratosis pilaris. It's something that you will see more frequently in people with dry skin. It tends to look like little raised bumps on the skin. Sometimes it's called chicken skin. I personally do not deal with KP, at least not now, but I still think all of these are wonderful products simply for exfoliating, smoothing, softening your skin. So in terms of who these products are for, I truly think anybody. That's probably the reason why this became such a bestseller. I think they can be for anybody who is looking to improve their body skin. Now let's talk about how these products compare to each other. So First Aid Beauty was out here breaking the mold, coming out with the first option on the market, and I really do think, again, it's a brilliant product. So when you look at the ingredients on this one, you see pumice listed first, followed by water, then glycolic acid. Glycolic acid, again, is that smallest AHA that penetrates rapidly into your skin. This product does disclose that it is 10% of AHA, alpha hydroxy acid ingredients. We also have some soothing ingredients in here, including colloidal oatmeal, as well as green tea, other brightening ingredients such as licorice, although again, like we talked about in the video, I think that Actives versus Basics Cleansers video, it has to be one of my own most cited. But we did talk about how, people ask this question of, are these ingredients actually absorbing into your skin in a cleanser format? Maybe they are, maybe they aren't. The thing that ultimately matters to most people is, does it give results? For me, I find this to be a very nice level of chemical and physical exfoliation. I think that it does feel a little bit on the harsh side, but please don't take that as it hurts to use. It's actually incredibly soothing. I feel like when you're in the shower using these products, you should actually thoroughly be enjoying every moment. It should feel practically like a massage. This retails for 8 ounces for $30, or you can try out this travel size right here, 2 ounces for $12. Again, the reason I went and bought more is because I do like this product. I just wanted to explore what else was out there. Which brought me to the Peach and Lily KP Bump Boss Microderm Body Scrub. I had heard that this wasn't working out very well for a lot of people. Apparently they were having trouble squeezing the product out of the tube. But I bought this last month in January of 2022. Wait. That's this month. I feel like January always drags on and on for me because of how much I hate being cold. It's a very long month every year. But I guess that means I did buy this month. So I'd heard that they had updated the packaging at that point, and I figured I'll give it a go. I have loved the Peach and Lily brand in the past, so I figured, well, I can't possibly go wrong with this. Now, in terms of ingredients, it did look more gentle from the start, as we have the first ingredient listed is glycerin, which is a humectant, followed by glycolic acid, stearic acid, and hydrated silica. It too is fragrance-free. I really appreciate that Peach and Lily has actually disclosed the amount of AHA in here, 7% glycolic acid and 3% lactic acid, plus a little bit of PHA. PHA is an alternative to alpha hydroxy acid. It's a larger molecule that it exfoliates a little more on the surface of your skin and actually adds hydration. But again, coming back to the question of, do actives work in cleansers? I do think it's possible you wouldn't see as much results from PHA as AHA because of that molecule size in a cleanser. It doesn't really matter though, as again, we're still getting 10% AHA plus that additional PHA. So I was pretty excited. I thought, not only all of that, but I'm getting a better deal. This was $28 for 8.11 fluid ounces, but this is the fixed version. It's still quite hard to squeeze out of the tube, but to its credit, I will say, this one is absolutely more gentle in usage than the other two options in this video. If you're somebody who is struggling to cleanse yourself more cat-like, and you are a bit more dog-like, you may do better with this one. It certainly does feel more gentle on the skin, and yet you are still getting physical exfoliation. Unquestionably, you are still getting that from this product. And that brings us to the newest release from Kopari, the KP Bumps Be Gone with 10% AHA. So this one is a lot closer to the First Aid Beauty. You will see that immediately in terms of the appearance of this one. I'll make sure to put up a picture just showcasing all three of them side by side so you can see clearly the closest in the way that it looks and in the way that it feels. Pumice is listed as the second ingredient here, similar to the First Aid Beauty formula, although water appears first in this one. We also have full disclosure of the percentage of AHAs. This one is 5.5% glycolic acid and 4.5% lactic acid. I was kind of surprised that this one also is a fragrance-free formula, as Kopari is so good at scents in their products, but it too is fragrance-free. We have a little bit of coconut shell powder in here. I want to make sure I'm clear. It is a very finely ground coconut shell powder, not harsh at all. This does not hurt to use. It should not hurt to use. Look at the commitment to how much I want you to cleanse like a cat. You see what I did here? We have some green tea extract in here. We have some hydrating jojoba seed oil. That's something I really wanted to point out because I am very familiar with the Kopari brand. If you are used to their previous generation of scrubs, it left your skin feeling quite oily. This one does not. We have some oat kernel extract, lactobacillus ferment in here, some probiotic ingredients, and most importantly and most excitingly, if you ask me, 8.45 fluid ounces for $24. I see that I am uploading this video at a time in which it is currently sold out on the Sephora website, but just so you know, it is still in stock on the Kopari website, and you can actually subscribe and save. They do a subscribe and save 10%, so $21.60. For me personally, in terms of results, I would say both of these are very, very similar. If you want to save $6 and get a half ounce more, I would go with the Kopari. The Peach and Lily is all right, but not my personal favorite. Just too hard to squeeze out of the tube. So sorry, Peach and Lily. But before I close out this video, a couple more things I did want to say. If you are somebody who is saying, I absolutely do not want to use any kind of physical scrub, know that there are other options on the market for pure chemical exfoliators. I bought two more to share with you here. The Kosas Sport Good Body Scrub with AHA and enzymes, and then also the Boscia Papaya and Pomegranate Enzyme Exfoliating Body Cleanser. Both of these do not have any physical scrub aspect to them. They are entirely chemical exfoliators, and the Boscia one is going to be the most gentle as it is enzymatic exfoliation. One more note, with any of these products, I would highly recommend that you are following with some kind of body lotion. If you are somebody who deals with KP, I think your best bet is to actually go to a drugstore and find a body cream that has at least 5% urea. That's a very tried and true ingredient for KP. And if you're like me and you don't have KP, I'll mention my current favorite body butter, which is also from Kopari, although I did purchase this one. The Ultra Restore Body Butter with hyaluronic acid. It smells so good. If you're familiar with the Sol de Janeiro, it has a similar scent profile to that, but it doesn't linger. So I've actually been wearing this with the Clinique, what's it called? Cookies and Kisses, which is the dupe for Replicas by the Fireplace. I just like that. I enjoy the summery smell in this, but I don't commit to it throughout the day, which I cannot say for Sol de Janeiro. Love that one for summer, but it's quite a scent commitment. Anyway, that's it for today's video. Hope it is a short and sweet video that helped you get an idea of how these three products compare. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. Don't buy any NFTs, and I'll see you all next time.